What's up, everybody? Today we're doing the front shocks on the Workhorse W22 chassis. And let me tell you, this is not a task for those faint of heart. Bear, you want to tell everybody how hard this is? It is hard. So let me give you a shot what we're doing. I just broke them loose a tiny bit, and it's a fight the whole way. So you raise your rig up on the front jacks. I put those blocks under it. The bolt you're looking for is right there on the top mount. Now I hit it with some WD-40 ahead of time to try and loosen it, and even though it's already coming off, it's still fighting me. It's 1.1 inches on top. Got some safety jack stands under there. Brutal. If this tire wasn't in the way, then you get two hands in there and really reef it. But I got a breaker bar on an 1.1 inch socket, and it's still a fight. So just want to give you a shot. Let's see what I see right now. The bottom bolt looks a little bit more easily accessible, and I'll be able to reach it from underneath. But you got to get your wrench wedged up against the frame to hold it tight, and that is by far the tightest bolt nut I've ever loosened in my life. It has got to be on there at least by 300-400 foot-pounds. They've had some problems with them over torquing them at the factory, and I can attest this is one of those. I got the top nut off. Now I'll show you the bottom. Right here behind the wheel. Actually bolts into under your leaf spring. Here, get back. See there, got your cheater bar, and you got your bolt head on the other side. This one is a little bit easier. Maybe only 299 foot-pounds. But my horsepower, I'm losing horsepower. So it should be off shortly. Not looking forward to the other side. I know I'm probably catching my flattering side. But just like that, the new shock is in. I suggest leaving the straps on till you get your shock in place. Run your top bolt through and line your bolt up with the bottom one, and then slide the band off, and you can slide the bolt right into place without fighting it. One side needs tightening, and then we get to do that side. I have a 1-foot cheater bar. I would recommend a 2-foot cheater bar. It took everything I had to loosen this nut, and I'm talking about everything that I could instill with my arms. I almost tried to figure out a way to get my feet on it to push it, but this son gun is tight, and it's tight the whole way off. I didn't know I was out of shape this bad, but doggone, this one is a booger. It's almost a job I'd pay somebody for. I think if you had an impact wrench, an 1.1 inch impact wrench, that would be the way to go if it was strong enough. I have an impactor, but I just don't have an 1.1 inch socket, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. And these bolts are long. Now, they don't send you replacement bolts in the shocks. You have to reuse your old bolts, so be careful you don't damage them when you take it out. Okay. I have an 1.1 inch open-end wrench and an 1.1 inch deep well socket. Okay, the bottom one is broke loose. I'm going to take the top bolt all the way out. I used a rubber mallet to drive the nut out. The bolt out. So I paid $386 through Amazon, and I just used all the OEM replacement parts. I figure if they're good enough for it when it's new, they're good enough for it when it's 16 years old. I wasn't going to pay Ohlins prices. I hear Ohlins gives you a much stiffer ride. Well, you can see it compress. It raises up a little bit after you get it out. Oh, don't lose that. I leave this band on. It makes it a lot easier than having to try and compress the shock to get it up into that hole. Okay folks, that's all there is to it. Snug them down as tight as you physically can. Check your owner's manual for specific torque specifications. Let me just say, thanks for watching Buck's blog. So instead of going through the problem of troubling me to call me and ask me to lift the bed up for her, she buys this. Thanks for watching. More upgrades to come.